listeners, and welcome back to Fear and Flame Podcast. I'm Brooklyn.
Why? Do Mason.
Hey there, listeners, and welcome back to Fear and Flame Podcast. I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Mason.
What?
And today we're telling scary stories just in time for Halloween. So, strike a match, light a candle, and settle in. This one is sure to ignite some fear. Do we want to tell our costumes, I guess?
I think we should leave it up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's even better. One of the best parts of Halloween, other than the candy, of course, is the scary stories. Whether it be ghosts, monsters, or urban legends, there is something special about a spooky story on Halloween night. We're going to share some this episode, and I thought we could start with an urban legend that's close to home. Pikachu, I really wish you'd stop just staring at me like that. In Hollow Grove, Oklahoma, the population is 1,043. A nowhere town off of Highway 9 about an hour east of Norman. Folks mostly drive through it on their way to somewhere else. There's a diner, a feed store, a single traffic light that's been flashing yellow since 1998, and a cemetery that locals don't visit after sunset. They call that place... The cup. You good? Just want to make sure. Okay. They call that place Wicker Cemetery, but everyone in town just calls it Uki's Yard. The man behind the legend. His real name was Joe Uki, born in 1879. A quiet man, Joe Uki.
Juki?
Joe Uki.
Juki?
It's close enough. Always seen in a long black coat, no matter the season, with a lantern that supposedly never went out. Folks said he could find anything. A missing tool, a lost pet, even a body. When a mysterious epidemic hit Hollow Grove in 1918, Joe buried more people than the preacher could pray for. He started keeping to himself after that, building little wooden charms and hanging them in the trees around the graveyard to keep the restless quiet. But one autumn night, something changed. A group of kids dared each other to sneak into the cemetery on Halloween. They swore they saw Joe there, or what was left of him, standing knee-deep in fog, whispering to the headstones. One of them said he was singing. When the sheriff went out the next morning, Joe's cabin was burned to the ground. All they found was a melted lantern and a trail of small wooden charms leading straight back to the graves. After that, Hollow Grove stopped burying people in Wicker Cemetery. Decades passed, but every October, strange things started happening again. Crows would gather on the fence posts, and someone would hang new wooden charms from the cemetery gate. The same design Joe carved 100 years ago. People would wake up to find dirt on their porches or footprints in their gardens. Long, narrow ones that didn't match any shoes sold around there. They say, if you hear soft whistling coming from the field after dark, you should go inside and lock your door. Because if you don't, you'll see him. A tall man in a long coat, face pale as chalk, lantern in hand, eyes glowing faint orange like candlelight. He doesn't speak, but if he likes you, he might leave a charm on your windowsill. If he doesn't, he leaves your name carved in the dirt. That's when folks started calling him Spooky Uki. The name came from the old kid's rhyme. If you hear Uki's whistle, don't turn around. He's counting your footsteps, marking your ground. If your porch light flickers and the barn owl cries, Spooky Uki must be here to terrorize.
That's probably not good.
So, apparently, similar to other urban legends, if you say his name 3 times, snapping twice between each, on Halloween, he will show up. Have you guys ever heard this urban legend before?
No. No.
I think that we should try, because it's Halloween, why not, do like the little Bloody Mary thing and see if we can get Spooky Uki to show up.
It can't hurt. It cannot hurt. Whatever has been going on around here.
So if you guys will say it with me, you got to say it. Say it 3 times, but we have to snap twice between each time. You ready?
Do you have to know how to snap?
Come on, Johnny, let's do it.
Come on, John.
Ready?
Let's get it.
So snap twice first?
No, just between the Spooky Ukis.
No.
Okay, so Spooky
Spooky
Uki.
Uki.
Spooky Uki.
Spooky Uki.
Spooky
Spooky
Uki.
Uki.
Why do I have this? I am Joe Ookie.
Joe who?
The third.
Joe Ookie.
Joe Ookie.
Joe, I don't know. Sorry,
What
sorry
you
about
doing
that.
here, dude?
Allergies.
Hey, man.
My name is Joe Ookie. The third.
What happened to...
I'm not sure. I'm here today to clarify the story
Okay.
of, I believe you're calling him Spooky Ookie.
Yeah.
That's what we've heard.
That is my grandfather.
Okay.
The problem is you don't know the rest of the story about Spooky Ookie. In fact, my grandfather Joe Ookie is not dead. Okay, he is dead. But he didn't die at Wicker Cemetery. In fact, hold on. I'm not sure. Let me take off this jacket.
You could only
I'm a
take
Florida
off
guy.
This is not that kind of show.
No. I'm a
We can't listen.
So, let me tell you a story about Joe Ookie the first. Okay, I can tell you're ready.
Yeah.
So, I heard. Hold on. This is my first podcast ever. What you guys don't know is Joe Ookie did not die at Wicker Cemetery. In fact, let me enlighten you. Back in the early 1900s, my grandfather did work at a cemetery. In fact, he did that because there were so many people dying, you got a nickel a body. And so he would bury these folks because the plague had came to America, to Oklahoma.
What year was this?
1918.
18.
The bird flu or something, maybe?
It was the bubonic. Maybe the bubonic. I just know it was bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I mean, not to make light of it, but it was bad.
You know?
So half the town residents passed in 1918. So my grandpa, Joe the first, was in charge of burying all the residents. Unfortunately, it did take his wife, Helen.
Keller.
Whoa.
That adds something.
That's a little bit more of a
It was not Helen Keller. But Joe had to bury his own wife. So after that,
For 5 cents?
he might have got double. I don't know.
Did he collect or?
So Joe went and did his job, but he was different. And then his son, not my dad, Joe the second, his son Louis, got a little tuberculosis
At the time of the plague.
after the plague,
After the plague.
1919.
They started
Oh, when it ended, yes.
So my grandfather couldn't take it no more. So he decided that place is cursed. His family's cursed and he needed to leave. He burned down his house because he didn't want anyone else to live there because he thought the house was cursed. He grabbed all his wooden charms that he made, the crosses that he would place in the cemetery, and he went and threw them in the cemetery to protect those souls because he was gone. And then he loaded everybody up, his 2 remaining children, Joe the second, my father, his daughter, Carrie, and moved Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville.
As far as away from Hollow Grove that he could. And he became a fisherman.
Yeah.
Had a boat and just caught fish. My dad, Joe, well, and that's probably important. We changed our last name because we no longer wanted to be Ookies.
Understandably
Yeah,
so.
I would get that.
So naturally, my grandfather changed it to Okie because we were from Oklahoma. So I'm actually officially Joe Okie. Just call me JB because I'm Joe Bob Okie. That's what they call me now.
Jaboki.
No, JB Oki.
Jaboki.
Okay.
And so, as you can imagine, like I said, back in the day, so my father was Joe Oki. And then the interesting thing was his sister, my aunt, was Carrie Oki. And so, needless to say, needless to say,
Golly, I didn't realize. Bad gummit.
So, my father, he continued the fishing tradition. My aunt opened up a tavern. And
Tavern.
a tavern
Like it's in 1412.
in Jacksonville. And do you know, and can you imagine when she first is accredited or for having
Yeah,
the
I get an idea. I got an idea of what the tavern is called.
Yeah, but do you know which like the first place to have karaoke in Florida was? Karaoke's Tavern.
Yeah.
True story. So anyway, just a little bit of knowledge, just a little extra. But that's not why we're here. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got carried away with family history. Now, what was you going to
So that's your story. That's the clarifying Mr. Uki.
So, yes. So Mr. Uki did not die.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did eventually.
It's been a while.
Yeah. He got lost at sea.
Ah, of course. Was that relevant to anything else that happened, or did he just...
Well, I mean, some people call it a curse. Some people call it bad luck.
Yeah.
So we're just going to credit it to bad luck because I don't believe in curses.
Okay.
Like I said, my aunt, she done really well there at the karaoke place until like somebody from the karaoke, I don't know, I guess the machine
karaoke
or something.
machine.
Yeah, like went ahead and said that she couldn't be karaoke. Or it couldn't be Karaoke's Tavern or something like that. So she lost all.
They might have that trademark.
Right, yeah. So apparently, like, she lost all her money and she disappeared. I don't know. You know, we haven't heard nothing from her. We hadn't got a letter. We hadn't heard a song. We haven't heard nothing from Aunt Carrie.
Huh.
But, you know, once again, maybe she'll pop back up somewhere. So here we are.
And your curse was having to come back to Oklahoma? Was that the...
So, this is where I guess where I have you guys here, apparently, because somehow I got here.
Yeah, we were curious about the same thing.
So, of course, our family's always considered it just an urban legend. We forgot all about it because we live in Florida. In fact, I'm a dolphin tour operator. I'm a boat operator. I mean, I didn't want to be a fisherman, so I thought, but I do like being on the water. So, of course, I take people out on dolphin tours. And so, life is great. Here we are. And then this place, Hollow Grove, Wicker Cemetery, it's like it calls you back. My son, J.B. Oki, the fourth, got a scholarship to go to the University of Oklahoma because he wants to be a meteorologist.
Yeah.
There you go. There's only one Oklahoma, right? But they also have the National Weather Center or something like that. So, basically, if you want to study weather, where do you go?
But the national...
You go to Oklahoma. Right? I mean, so it makes sense. So, once again, is it a coincidence?
It sounds like it.
Or is it a curse? Because here we are again. He came to Norman. I haven't been to this place, back to Oklahoma, in forever. In fact, we was kind of told to stay away from Oklahoma. But once again, my son got a free ride to OU, wants to be a weatherman. And this week we decided to come visit, hang out with him. And then, of course, the real reason is my son talked about he was at a get together, he said it was probably a dinner, party, something. And he started hearing these stories about a Joe Uki and a Spooky Uki in Hollow Grove in Wicker Cemetery. And we've never said anything to baby J3 or
J4
or JB4. It gets tough, That's why you don't name your kids like the same name. It gets confusing on which number they are. But anyway, little JB called me upset, scared. I wanted to know if I knew anything about a Joe Uki, Hollow Grove, And so I kind of shed light on that story because he said there's people still saying that place is cursed with the spooky ookie. And so I decided, you know what?
You started to do house calls.
I'm going to come up, basically come up, go to Norman, hang out with my son. And since Halloween is right around the corner, I figured, you know, if there's any chance of any spirits or any former ookies showing up, then what better time than next week? So
there you go.
Here we are. So that's the story. I just wanted to clarify, once again, since somehow I found myself here in Oklahoma and just happened to be you guys doing a podcast about spooky ookie, I thought, you know what? I should show up and talk about spooky ookie. Have you guys ever heard of spooky ookie?
Today we have.
Yeah, now.
We have now.
Will you ever be able to forget spooky ookie?
No, probably not.
Yeah, we'll try.
Did you guys want to go next week to Wicker Cemetery with me and check it out?
No, that's all right.
We'll let you
handle that.
We'll let you visit your family and do everything you've got to do, Mr.
Do you want to talk about Carrie?
No, that's okay.
Because sometimes people tend to want to know about karaoke.
I don't know.
But before you go, Mr. Uki, could we just go one Duval, just real quick, before we go?
I'm not sure what that means.
It's all right. You must be a. You must be a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
I know. I told you. We go look for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go look for dolphins.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. That's.
Oh boy.
Can we get our host back?
And I gotta ask. So who are you?
Johnny Appleseed.
Well, you got a pot on your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, what? Are you supposed to be a kitty cat?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows.
Who's that?
Mr. Uki, it's been a pleasure.
I'll come back and report back about Spooky Uki.
I wouldn't. I'd knock first. We have a...
There's a no solicitor sign on the door.
It's okay.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Uki.
Well, I'm out of here.
We really appreciate it.
You guys, if you need my number, I'll leave it with your assistant.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fear flame.
Well, folks.
We've got to lay off the weed.
It's too much.
Can't keep doing this every week.
Yeah.
It's actually the Red Bulls, considering everybody drinks like 3 Red Bulls before we even start. Well, folks, turns out that we got to meet Spooky Uki tonight and hear his story. I'm sad I wasn't here for it. I don't know where it went, but I'm glad to be back.
What was he doing that?
I have no idea. A piece of him still resides.
Man.
He'll be with us forever.
I had to get paid for this.
Actually, we're taking money from you. So.
Yeah, I don't get paid at all.
I have some funny little Reddit stories that I thought I would just read off. Mm-hmm. And then if you guys have anything you want to share, I know we have some personal Halloween stories we could share. Mm-hmm. Mason might have something he has picked out. So I'll do these Reddits first, and then we can just go down the line if
Was
you want.
this not terrifying enough, or did we?
We got to give the people a little bit more.
Yeah.
So this first Redditor is YZMA Kit. Not really sure what that means, but this is a year ago, and it is just a funny little story. It says, I made my daughter a weeping angel costume without thinking. I hung the mask near the front door to dry. I woke up at about 2 a.m. Halloween morning to a loud man screaming, crash, and the sound of something heavy hitting the floor, followed by loud kick sounds and more men screams.
Not ideal.
My poor husband, who's a big, tall, and deep baritone usually kind of guy, came home from work, switched on the light, confronted with the mask right in front of his face. In his freak out, he ripped the door off of its hinges, breaking the frame, fell, and then fought the rack with the mask and the kids' coats that fell on him while kicking 3 holes into the wall. It says to date that was the most expensive Halloween costume any of our kids have ever had.
That's a
Sucker
pretty good
stab.
one. Yeah.
He was a big old guy to do that.
tear the door off.
And that's a Doctor.
That's Doctor Who.
Yeah. I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
That would be pretty scary, I guess, to just have a mask, like a face,
Hanging,
the first thing you see in the middle of the night. Yeah. The best part is it wasn't intentional.
Tore down the door too. That's nuts. That's like you're terrified.
Yeah.
You're
Scared.
like.
This one, I don't know if it's appropriate, but we're going to read it anyways. And we can take it out if it isn't.
We can cut it.
This is from Redditor Ozymandias12. It says, when I was in college, I sat out one Halloween because it was in the middle of the week and I had class the next day. I lived in an apartment off of campus and was sitting in my living room playing a video game when suddenly my front door burst open. A bunch of children in costumes walked right into my living room in the kitchen demanding candy. I didn't really have anything to give them because I didn't know that there were even trick-or-treaters in my building. I had always been out for Halloween. There wasn't an adult to be found among them. To this day, I'm convinced those weren't children at all, but adult midgets. It was the most random that I found about Halloween, and I just thought it was so funny. So I don't know if he gave him like ramen or was handing stuff out of his pantry or what, but
Oh God. Well, they don't need much, I don't think. not a very high caloric intake requirement. Either way.
This is my last one. This one's actually kind of scary. It's not just goofy, but this is a Redditor by the name of... It was deleted, actually, redacted.
Uh-oh.
So this is anonymous. So that means it's real for sure.
Yeah.
It says, I'm reading these stories while my cat looks at me from down my darkened hallway. I don't know. They're just telling about their
Cat. People with cats always got to mention it.
Yeah.
It said,
Cat people are scary enough.
Yeah. I've had a bunch, but one that stands out was probably the time my youngest son had gotten up crying about a bad dream that he was having at 3 o'clock in the morning. He was 4 at the time. I calmed him down, and then he told me that he's hungry, so we got to the kitchen and got a snack. He was sitting there eating cereal when he just kind of looks up and then casually tells me the boy who woke him up is in the corner crying. He nods to an empty corner of the room by the table where we're seated. I asked him why the kid was crying, just kind of humoring him when he tells me, his mommy crashed the car up the road and now he's trying to figure out what's going on. He woke me up. Please tell him to go. So, me thinking it's my kid is still shook from a bad dream, I look at the corner and say, hey kid, go back to your mom. I got a feeling of most intense dread while the hair stood up on the back of my neck. I shook it off, told myself it was just a kid's imagination and coincidence before we went back to bed. A few days later, my neighbor tells me all about a big wreck a mile up the street from us where some lady was going too fast and flipped the car coming around a curve and no one survived. At 3 o'clock in the morning on the night my kid had woken me up, I didn't dare ask if a little boy was in the car. And that's the story. A little creepy.
A little weird.
Creepy.
A little freaky.
Kids are always creepy, but
Kids are weird,
No doubt.
man.
but that would mess me up for a while. Like, okay, we're moving.
Well, like we're not having any more friends over.
If your kid wakes up in the middle of the night, I'm like, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. I don't want to be any part of that.
Y'all know Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't.
You don't know Gary?
But please.
Dude,
Please
Gary's
enlighten me.
actually... So Gary, Indiana, right? I'm pretty sure that's where MJ was born.
Really?
I think so, man. Is that right?
He was born in Indiana. Michael Jackson? Is that what you mean? He doesn't know. He doesn't actually
It's very
know.
high. Crime rate is very high.
Murder rates in
Yeah.
the state.
No, Gary, Indiana is wild, dude. Yeah. The city is known as the birthplace of the Jackson family, well-known entertainers whose members include singer Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was a dangerous man, and I hope you guys know that. Like, genuine, like, he was, like, you can ask him. Okay, well, he's not part of it. But he's,
You can ask Uki.
yeah.
Ookie about MJ.
Yeah, MJ, dude, he was a straight gangster, okay? You don't play, like, Gary, Indiana is a legit place. But in Gary, Indiana, Okay. Latoya Almonds moved her family into a quaint... Latoya! We can't have that. Moved her family into a quaint one-story home on Carolina Street in November 2011. But what she believed to be demonic forces that forced her and loved ones to flee in terror just 6 months later, real or products of their overreactive imaginations. So, yeah, little kind of rundown looking...
House.
Typical, like you could find them around here, probably.
We probably have a lot of them around here.
Probably have quite a few. The first sign that something was terribly wrong came in the form of a swarm of giant black flies that descended on the home's screened-in porch, despite the cold December weather. Not good.
So, yeah.
Not
there
ideal.
Shouldn't be any bugs out at that time.
You do not want a swarm of black flies around your house. December. For Christmas. That's not good.
That's not right.
But yeah, we killed them and we killed them and we killed them again, but they kept coming back. Recall Amon's mom, Rosa Campbell. This is not normal. Neither was their terror on March 10th, 2012 at around 2 a.m. The family and some friends that they had been hosting were sleeping when Amo's 12-year-old daughter began screaming. Campbell said they ran into the little girl's room and discovered her levitating above the bed.
Up a little bit or something.
Yeah.
Like
I'm kind of
screen's pretty dull.
Yeah, I'm straining a little bit. It's all right. 12-year-old, 2 a.m. They're not supposed to levitate. I don't know if you have
No
kids,
child is supposed to levitate.
and they start levitating, not good. Okay.
So it started with the flies, and then comes the levitations.
Levitating girl. Okay, I've seen this one before. It doesn't end good. The girl finally descended and regained consciousness, but didn't remember a thing, unlike their visitors who couldn't forget what they saw and refused to ever return.
Don't blame them.
No.
Like that's an
Yeah, if I go over to your
response.
house and somebody starts floating, I'm good.
I won't be back.
I'm good. I'll get a hotel. Another night, said Amos, she woke up to a figure pacing her living room. When she sprang up and investigated further, all she found were wet boot prints. And on multiple occasions, the sound of footsteps ascending their basement stairs and the creaking of the door to the kitchen left everyone rattled. Yet no one was ever there, and all they could do was make sure the door was kept locked. Again, steps in your basement, and probably...
So this is a house that is on Ghost Adventures.
Is it really?
Have they had this house on Ghost Adventures?
Possibly. So you've heard of this?
I bet they have. It's been a very long time, but I think...
You've heard this one before?
I feel like maybe. Possibly. I could be wrong, though.
Because, I mean, it's... Which I don't
The
know.
thing about the haunted houses, though, is they all have, like,
Yeah,
super
it's all like,
similar things
levitated
happen.
person.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Somebody's
some form of
crawling
bugs.
Bugs.
Somebody's crawling around on the floor.
Yeah. You know?
Someone that's not there.
Very typical.
A lot of footsteps.
Again, probably kind of similar to this house, you know, pretty evil energy and stuff floating around. So it's kind of...
Overall bad.
Yeah, just bad vibes. And here's the worst part. Okay, they were poor. So, so they couldn't just leave. Right?
Here's the worst.
That's always the worst part. That's actually really sad.
No,
It was an option to be able to just get up and find somewhere else to live.
Exactly, because it says...
This house was,
Duval.
this house was already in bad shape.
Yes.
Like, minus the demon activity.
And then you throw a ghost in the mix? Yeah, not good. Not good. Unfortunately, the financial issues meant the family could not just abandon the rental property. Oh, you're renting.
Oh, it's a rental?
So it's somebody else's problem in like 6 months. You'll be all right. You can stick it out.
Get out from under the lease.
Yeah, but still desperate, Amos and Campbell contacted a
Clairvoyant.
clairvoyant.
Like a clergyman or something.
I guess
No, a
I've never heard
clairvoyant
that
is
one.
like someone that sees spirits or talks to spirits.
Like a medium.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like that one gal we were watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is her name? Sylvie Brown or something,
Something like
Sylvie
that.
Brown or something.
Yeah, I see water. Water.
Yeah.
Water.
They're like, my dad, he left.
He died of a heart attack.
He's dead. He's gone.
Water. I see water. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe it's you. I don't know. Stay away from water. The clairvoyant told them basically dip because you've got over 200 demonic entities within this home. That's a lot.
Like that's over maximum
Yeah.
capacity.
This is
for
like
sure.
1,000 square foot home and we're shoving 200 people in there?
The city inspector would not like that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Did they leave?
No, they're poor. Come on, man. They couldn't just abandon the rental property so easily, though they at times stayed in a hotel to escape their circumstances. On the advice of the clairvoyant, they burned sage and built an altar holding statues of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. Okay, well, one of those will work. With a Bible in hand, Amos also walked through the home and read Psalm 91. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. The frightened family welcomed a days-long lull in the terror, but, they said, the situation then worsened, and the kids became bigger targets.
That's not what always happens, though. They have somebody come in
Yeah.
to
And
try
it
to
always
help,
gets
and
worse.
then it just always
Maybe let's just let's just hang out. Let's ignore it.
Someone just pounding on the
Yeah.
wall, and that's pretend it's not there.
Just the pipes. Just the pipes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much. Let's see what else happened. Oh, yeah. And her 7-year-old grandson would occasionally sit in a closet listening to an invisible entity discussing what it was like to die.
Oh, dang. Oh, my God.
So,
That's a rough one to hear walking by through the hallway. And
must be the pipes. Another time he was ejected from the bathroom. That just sucks.
What?
ejected.
Yeah, you're just trying to take a dump,
an
and then all of a
Jerked
sudden,
out.
That is an interesting word to use, too.
Well,
Like, to
I
be
imagine that's the
ejected.
situation. You're just on the pot, minding
Just
your
ripped
business.
off.
Phew, down the hallway, I would get mad. I'd be
That's
like, well,
terrible.
by the way, so on April 19th, 2012, Amos and Campbell finally told Dr. Jeffrey Anawaku, their family physician, what was happening.
The doctor?
Probably not the guy that could help.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless they need some help of the medical.
Be like,
professional.
well,
Maybe. It
I
is a
could
mental
get
health
you
thing.
a flu shot. We could see what that does.
Speaking of flu shots, we got one on Halloween at some
You guys
point.
did.
That was a horrible experience,
You guys
a horrible
did.
memory, and I will never see Halloween the same. Thank you, Mom. That was third grade.
Exactly.
That was third grade
the
for me.
medicine man your family crossed, by the way. That's, oh God. That is terrible. Your first.
I was dressed as Dorothy. I will never
Yeah.
forget it. Do you remember what you were
Yeah,
that year,
trick.
I don't
Wyatt?
remember what I was dressed as, but
Yeah,
every
trick,
Halloween
so.
after that, I woke up worried.
That's early on, too. That's
Yeah.
first grade.
It's flu shot time.
That's a lot of
Every
Halloween.
Halloween.
You wake up anxious for, man.
I mean, you're supposed to be scared on Halloween, and maybe
Yeah,
that was
it
the
worked. It
intention.
helped.
But
that was good. That's
Yeah.
a good little trick. Yeah, he said 20 years and I've never heard anything like that in my life. The doctor told me bizarre stories.
it's very helpful.
He later wrote in
was
medical
like-
notes of what he termed the family's shared delusions and hallucinations.
Aww.
He probably should have called in, like, maybe we should check their house for gas.
Do we? Yeah, that's my hey guys.
That should always be your first recommendation. Is there something
in the home.
Yes, gas related in the house.
Yeah. You guys breathing in too much mold? What's happening?
Yeah, like we
You
need
know?
to have an inspection done.
Let's see. One person concerned mental health issues were at play and that the Amos kids may be acting for their mom, then contacted Indiana Department of Child Services to look into the strange situation. However, Valerie Washington, a DCS manager assigned to the case, told police that Amos went under a psychiatric evaluation and was deemed to be sound of mind. Not good.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You might check it again.
Should we ask a few more questions? Washington additionally noted that one time when she visited the 7-year-old boy, he began growling, baring his teeth, choking his older brother while telling him, "It's time to die and I will kill you."
I bet that was a no spanking household.
Maybe. Do you think she put this in her notes? Like, what do we... Are we like, well...
Is that the one that was sitting in the closet with the
This,
thing?
yes, and then got thrown out the bathroom. So I would be mad too.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the DCS employees harbored any doubts the boys were play act. She soon changed her mind. According to a report she filed, Washington wrote she and a nurse, Willie Lee Walker, were in a room examining Amos's 9-year-old son when the boy got a weird grin on his face. Washington told the police the child glided backward on the floor, wall, and ceiling, and an evil influence could be responsible.
Glide it backward on the floor, wall, and ceiling.
brother went-
straight up.
Something evil could be at play here.
Maybe outside influence.
First time I've seen a child do that.
It is Gary, man. I mean, I don't know.
That
might
is
have been.
terrifying, actually. Like, if that actually happened,
I wouldn't take the
He
kids.
moonwalked up the wall
it was actually Michael.
and onto the ceiling.
You know, his shoes had that little thing for the
They
nails.
did.
He just had.
That's what this old boy did. Yeah, if I'm DHS, I'm not taking him. No, I'm not.
He's
Yeah,
fine in that
he's
house.
not in the car with me. Oh
Just
my
stick it back in that
goodness.
closet. It'll be all right.
He walked up the wall, flipped over, and stood there. Walker, the nurse, later corroborated in an interview. There's no way he could have done that. No kidding.
Oh my gosh. It's spooky ooky.
Oh my god.
The kid was not himself. when he did that.
Both Washington and Walker ran from the room. This kid was not himself when he did that, said Walker. We don't know what was going on.
No
that was
way.
crazy.
Talking about
I
the
was like,
creepiest
everybody
kid
gotta
ever
go.
when you did that.
Everybody got to go.
What do you even do? What do you like? You're just like, well,
Don't go back.
yeah, that sucks. Sorry, guys.
Something's not right. I can tell you that.
Even the police had a hard time doubting quit using these big words. Veracity of the spooky stories. I'm a believer, Charles Austin, Gary's former longtime police captain, said after investigating the Amos's unsettling claims, which he initially assumed were invented as a way for Amos to make some money.
There's a chance.
But even, you deserve it.
You can make some money, but if you
You
can
learned
get a
it.
kid to backslide up the side of a wall and onto the ceiling, you deserve
Yeah,
the money.
I'll pay that.
You deserve whatever you want.
How much? For me not to have to come back to this home again. What do you need?
What do you want?
According to Austin, officers who visited the home had their recording devices and other equipment malfunction. One detective heard a faint "hey" whispered on some audio he recorded at the scene. Photos snapped had strange markings, including what appeared to be a face and silhouettes. After the visit, Austin said his garage door wouldn't open, and the seat in his Infiniti started moving even though he wasn't touching the
Wow.
That's a feature.
Real heavy evidence.
That's a feature of the vehicle. It does that.
Yeah, whenever when you shut the door and it moves you back and forth.
We have an Infiniti Q37. It just... This dude was just having a bad time. He said it didn't. He said the garage door wasn't open. That's weird.
It's definitely the ghost.
Yep, it's got to be. Okay, so maybe this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But still, not everyone was a believer. Political Scientologist Stacy...
Psychologist.
Scientologist. I'm losing my mind.
We're getting into Scientology this episode.
Tom Cruise came
Tom Cruise saved the day.
We got Tom Cruise. We
What in
got
the
Michael
world?
Jackson.
What is these guys' budget? What's going on? Okay.
They had a high budget.
DHS there's rolling in it, man. Clinical psychologist Stacy Wright noted in a report after evaluating the youngest son that this appears to be an unfortunate and sad case of a child who has been induced into a delusional system perpetuated by his mother and I almost had a full sentence done. Potentially reinforced.
So a lot of people do think that it was they were having mental issues and it just transpired onto the kids type of thing.
And that they were kind of just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, we're haunted by ghosts and like,
You know, we're going to act accordingly.
Yeah. I mean, that's how kind of kids are. You kind of tell them, things and like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they're walking backwards up walls.
Yeah.
So, talking to demons in closets.
Man, they're bringing it. How many people did they get to look at this? Joel Schwartz concurred with Wright's assessment after speaking with the two other children. There also appears to be the need to assess the extent to which Amos's daughter may have been unduly influenced by her mother's concerns that the family was exposed to paranormal activity. Amos and the three children who were temporarily removed from her custody during the DCS investigation finally abandoned the Carolina Street home in May 2012, just days after Reverend Michael Mangut visited and called it a portal to demons. Not
So they
good.
did leave the house
Yeah.
days after they finally got
Days after,
a
like, yeah,
priest
you
or a
probably
pastor
should.
there.
You should probably not be there.
He was like, this is literally a portal to hell. Okay, I guess we'll leave now. After all of that. That's
well,
all it took.
The lease was up, it sounds like. I mean...
Yeah, by this time,
yeah,
it was finally...
it's like the landlord would probably just like, yeah, you got to go, man. It's,
you guys aren't making your payments.
yeah, guys. I got to give it to somebody else.
Well,
Yeah.
do you think that it was real or fake?
It's hard to say.
Let's just say this, if Zach Baggins went there, it's 100% real.
Zach Baggins, the host and executive producer of the Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, brought the supposedly bedeviled home in 2014. He owns that house.
It's definitely real then.
And demolished it 2 years later.
Yeah.
So
He decided to get rid of it.
wow,
Something
it was that
inside
bad.
that house.
So, if that's all it took for you, it was real. Zach Baggins. That's so funny you said that. Yeah.
Bought and demolished the house.
Demolished that sucker. He's like, yeah, no, not good. Either that family's messed up or that mom is like, hey.
Yeah. It sounded like somebody was trying to get out of rent.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Do we get a discount?
Yeah. My kids
started walking on the wall.
My kid's talking about
Can
death
I-
in a
Hopefully
closet.
that won't affect the deposit.
We get,
Footprints on the ceiling.
it's like, well, normally we repaint, but yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be bad.
What's more fitting than a demon house on Halloween? All right, Wyatt. Let's hear your true story that happened on Halloween. This is my favorite story.
The scariest thing that has happened to me on Halloween, which it wasn't super terrifying or anything.
Oh, hey, speak for yourself.
But
I'm traumatized.
Just to put it out, how old were we? We were probably
Was I in like 5th grade or, I mean,
probably around that age. Yeah, it was
you had to be
probably
in like 3rd
4th.
grade.
And we, Mom was working and couldn't take us trick-or-treating, so Dad was supposed to take us. But Dad didn't want to take us trick-or-treating.
Well,
You know?
So we're in our costumes.
Understandably, so we all dressed up and, we'd got ready for Halloween, and I think we pretty much took the pictures. And then on the way home, Dad was like, well, I can stop at the gas station and y'all can run in. I'll give you some money. You can run in and get some candy.
So we didn't even get to trick or treat. He gives us,
just a sad story, man.
he gives us cash
Yeah.
to go pick out some
We can talk about this off camera, if you guys.
So we got our cash, and he didn't want to go in the gas station with us.
Dad of the year.
So he waited in the car, and we went into the gas station. And we went through and picked out what we wanted, like our drinks and a couple candy bars or something. And then went to the cash register, and there was a decently long line. And we were waiting, and like 4 words like that I just didn't know could terrify someone so much. As a young child at a gas station after dark with your parent waiting in the car, as we were standing there waiting up to the counter, behind us we heard winner, winner, chicken dinner.
loud. It was winner, winner, chicken dinner.
As a shout.
And somebody won the lottery.
Coming up from behind us.
Just terrifying.
Said 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness.
And then as we continued to wait in line, it was just repeated over and over and over
Excited.
and over as the crackhead behind us was waiting for his chance to get up there and buy some lottery tickets.
He was there for his scratch off.
That ain't no good, man.
And you're sitting there. You already didn't get to go trick or treat.
You're 8 years old.
It's dark.
Your parents away. All you
Your
got is
dad's
this old
in the
man
car.
looking at you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You don't even know what to do. Like, what's
Just
your
over and
reaction?
over again, as he like walks, shuffles back and forth, and is looking at the lottery ticket display.
Oh God.
If you're gonna win, though, win on Halloween.
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt.
Man,
That was my favorite Halloween ever. And the funniest thing is, Mom didn't know any of this.
Yeah,
Until
She
a
thought
few
we
years
were-
ago,
Yeah, she thought
when we
were
told her the story.
going trick or treating.
But instead, we got to pick out some candy at the gas station and see a real life crackhead.
God. I guess just be grateful he had eyes for them tickets. And man,
And not some little kids.
I mean, I would be,
I hope he did win.
that's not a good reaction. You see 3 like kids just unattended to at the gas station, and you're like, wow, we've got some live ones. All right.
Oh my
That's
god.
terrible. That's terrible.
Do you have any favorite Halloween stories, Mason? What was your
Nothing that
or
it
favorite
compares to that.
costume?
I
Favorite
was
Halloween
Iron Man
costume?
like 3 times.
That's good.
I love being Iron Man. I wanted to be Iron Man this year. But
Sorry, I should have got the
all
mask.
right.
Why? What was your favorite Halloween costume that you can remember?
The time I dressed up as a biker.
That's a good
fun.
one.
That was a solid one.
I was a bat one year, and at like in elementary school. That was probably my favorite, being a bat.
A bat?
I liked that costume. It had like the wings. It was fun.
Did you guys pretty much made your own costumes, right?
Some of
Some
them.
years.
Some years?
Yeah.
I dressed up as the guy from Tron one year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a movie like nobody remembers anymore.
Well, they just remade it.
they?
Unfortunately, Jared Leto is the lead, so
Oh, wow.
I don't know if they'll be making any more.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's episode. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't, we don't want to know. We want to hear from you.
I wanna know.
Leave topic ideas in the comments or find our email in the description below to send us your scary stories. Find us here next time on the Fear and Flame podcast.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Sucker.
Halloween.
Halloween.
See ya.